As we speak, we are also doing financial reform, capital market reform initiatives as a key presidential pledge by Dr. Muiz as his campaign. And providing shelters remains one of President's signature initiative to the public. I think I recall 65,000 housing units. Unlike other countries, we have to produce land, we have to reclaim land to provide shelter. So with the kind of climate vulnerability, with the kind of technology that is available today, unlike other countries, our efforts are unique by all context. We are driving those initiatives forward.
And as you mentioned, diversification is very key in these markets, and particularly because of the fact that you have traditionally been a very close economic partner to India. However, those relationships have been recently strained. Where is that relationship at right now?
As President Dr. Muiz reiterated, India remains our closest neighbor. India and Maldives has a long relationship. Our closest neighbor, and India is one of the most important tourism destinations for us, especially in terms of inbound tourism. There are a lot of Indian investments in Maldives, especially in the tourism sector. We have number of airlines flying from Indian destinations, Indian cities. And quite recently, President Dr. Muiz visited India to take part in the oath-taking ceremony of Prime Minister Modi, and two leaders met, and he had extensive discussions about our future relations and going forward. Maldives is a friend of all countries, and we are a tourist destination, we are a holiday destination. We welcome the world, we are friends to everyone.
That's great to know. I mean, I've got to also pivot the conversation towards something that we've been speaking a lot about here at this forum, and that is that debt continues to be a major issue for many countries. How are you managing this in the Maldives?
You're right. Debt is a global issue today more than ever. After COVID especially, a lot of countries are hit by debt issue. When President Dr. Muiz took office, we had an inherited fiscal situation that demands quicker fixes, and on top of that, COVID you just mentioned. And if you compare Maldives with other countries, we remain one of the frontier countries in terms of climate change and global environmental shifts and turns that take place. So, and I just mentioned about even to provide a house shelter for a family or for anybody in Maldives, we have to, in most cases, reclaim land, produce our own land. So that adds cost, and bringing our infrastructure, modernizing our infrastructure to deal with the growing number of tourism and growing number of luxury tourism and guest houses in Maldives. We have to continuously upgrade our infrastructure, create domestic airports, create more airports and more connectivity, transportation. So unlike other countries, the need for us to invest in infrastructure remains high.